I'm David Maymudes. My father was August Maymudes. He was born in 1930 in New York City and moved to Los Angeles as a 3-year-old. My mom was also born in New York in the 1930s, came to Los Angeles as a teenager. They were both second-generation immigrants, sort of very aware of their own immigrant heritage, and both of them spoke Yiddish.
I knew Rena from back in the Bronx when she lived in the Workers' Cooperative Colony. My family lived a few blocks away. I met August in Camp Kindleland, Lakeland in the mid to late 1940s, where he was this lanky guy from California who drove the garbage truck picking up trash throughout the campgrounds. I knew at that time that his father back in California was a Yiddish after-school secular Yiddish training grounds for the children of the left.
Kind of a political, linguistic, cultural program or curriculum. It was blacklisted. It was identified as a subversive organization by the House Un-American Activities Committee.
Sholem was the inheritor of the basic concepts.
Sholem was created here in Los Angeles, run by an independent group. They all had in common a left-wing political orientation and a humanistic approach to the world. Augie and Rena, they were involved.
Given their background, there's no question, but they would become part of the Sholem community.
I was clearly exposed as a child to the fact that they had strong opinions about the world, remembering the various marches that they brought me to.
Rena started working as an attorney, practiced family and estate law. Augie was functioning as a different places as a pharmacist.
My parents felt strongly about Jewish culture and history as something that they wanted me and future generations to be aware of.
That example is vital. In the school, we cannot charge enough to cover the costs of rent and paying our teachers as much as is possible and they deserve. So we're always running at a deficit, and the more that deficit can be minimized through contributions, the more we can concentrate on the social and educational functions of the community.
When someone has already taken that step, that gives you the impetus to say, hey, that's a good idea. Maybe I should do that too, because it fits in with my lifestyle, my way of thinking, and I'd like to make an effort here in that direction that will benefit the continuity of this organization.
The fact that Sholem is out there and providing these services, providing them, at a reasonable cost, and ideally, doing financial aid for people who don't have spare money to spend on programs outside of school. I think it's important that this be available for families that want to have this cultural aspect in their lives. There are many other worthy causes, but Sholem is also a thing that has a much smaller set of potential supporters than many of those things do. And therefore, it makes a lot of sense for each of us as individuals to raise the priority of supporting it.